Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to Mega Man 7. Normally I'd dive right into the only available boss right now, but first, once I defeat that boss, I'm going to be sucked unavoidably into the next level slash boss, and there's something I want to get here first, and ooh, I'm bad at this game. Question! Is my objective here to defeat the bear or to get past the bear? It's weird. I find the classic Mega Man games harder than the X games, harder than the Zero games. Whoops. But also, way more cartoony. And childlike. Not childlike in a bad way, I mean. That would be childish, I think. I'm actually enjoying the view of the mountain in the background on the upper left there. I don't know why. I can't go any higher to look at it better, though. I love the Mega Man Battle Network series. However, because I spent so much time doing grinding on this to get all the chips, especially getting multiple copies of chips that I want, I'm not going to torment you with making you sit through that. And I could just use Rush Jet to get through this stuff. Oh well. Good job, me. Now I don't need to go upstairs anymore, so that reminds me. Okay, yeah, I'm just missing the R. Which I think means I was supposed to do Burst Man first. But Cloud Man always made more sense to me. Oof. Alright, so now I could go across this all nice and proper, but I'm lazy. Oh yeah, you can move Rush Jet up and down if you want to. There's places where Rush will find some really cool stuff, like a bolt worth 100 bolts. I'm not sure what that was. Thought I wasn't going to make that because of the way I played that. I absolutely want to... Oh, there were 3 icicles! Fascinating. Actually... There we go. I absolutely want that E-tank for the upcoming boss. Right, I keep forgetting that the A button is not currently assigned to Good job, me. Okay, so I think I want to be here? Yeah. Other thing? Right, the A button is not currently assigned to shifting stuff around. So that bark means that there's something special here. And sometimes that means that you gotta find a thing. So yeah, the escape unit, which Mega Man X just has, and I think this is the first time Classic Mega Man has ever gotten. Alright, now, Burst Man. I do love the aesthetics of the Mega Man levels. These are not anything, or these are things that you would absolutely not see in the Mega Man X games, but they're really fun. I mean, you could see something that shares similar inspiration, like the much more serious. Whoops. You know, I'm just gonna go down here. 2, 1, 0. And what was I saying? The much more serious seeming Sigma area of Mega Man X3, where there were all kinds of Sigma bodies in the background. But no, this is a much more fun and silly aesthetic. Alright, so that's just the life of Nick. Don't really care about that. Although that ledge up there might have had something interesting. Okay. So... this area always gave me a heck of a time as a kid. As did this boss. I wonder where I find the R plate though. This sub-boss. Like, it took years before I was able to get past this, Sheesh. You know, I could have slid under that boss, actually. Ah! Alright. Man, it took me years before I was able to handle this next part where you just float upwards. Yes, I was bad at floating upwards. Really, I'd like to float closer to the bottom of the screen so I have more time to react to what I'm seeing up above. I don't have the energy balancer. So yes, I had a heck of a time dealing with that segment. Well, I'm not gonna use Rush Jet for boss fights, so... cannot charge my bullets, or cannot charge my gun here. You can do regular shots, but you can't charge your shots when you have a rush function out. Oh hey. These blocks. Legendary. Oh, good job, me. Okay. So then... so these blocks are legendary among Mega Man enthusiasts. There we go. Alright, so looks like the R plate isn't too hard to get to. You just need to ride the water up to get through here, and then you get this mysterious plate here. And now that I've got all four, I get the super adapter, where if you can find a space to summon Rush, you can do this. This attack, so this gets you this prevents you from sliding because it's so bulky, but it gets you an extra jump that I rely on constantly, and a short-range arm shot, which is reasonably powerful. Later on, you can make that shot homing. either by buying it or finding it somewhere. Oh, really? He blocks that? So yeah, this boss, his gimmick is killing you in one hit by sending you upward to the ceiling. Now, what's he weak against? Well, only 3 options. Let's see. He's immune to the super attack. How many lives do I have? Oh, this is my last life, so I don't got enough time to just mess around. I think he's actually weak to one of the weapons from the... Oh, nice! So that means that there's 2 enemies in this game, 2 bosses in this game that are weak to this. Good job, me. So what I want to do is just dodge between these. There we go. So yeah, this boss can kill you with damage and with his instant death attack, which takes a few different forms. But there we go. I am bad at this level. So yeah, not every level has 2 things to find. And sometimes the second thing is just an E-tank, which you can farm endlessly. The Danger Wrap fires out a bomb encased in a bubble, doesn't it? Yes, but it can also be used to encase other things besides bombs. I got Danger Wrap. So you know those bubbles that I was shot with that sent me high up and had bombs in them? It's that. So, welcome home, Mega Man. I don't have a consistent Dr. Light voice. Dr. Light, what do you think of Bass? His actions don't seem to indicate a threat. I don't believe he is our enemy. Oh my. What is this? Wily is attacking the Robot Museum. You must leave now, Mega Man. You can't be around when Wily attacks the Robot Museum. It'll look bad. Oh, look at those hedges. So, yeah, previous Mega Man bosses, like Pharaoh Man. First time I played this game, since this was my first classic Mega Man game that I had played, I had no appreciation for who those guys were, and why I should care about them. But he's stealing Guts Man. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. Again, first time I played this, I had no context for who Gutsman was and why I should care. There. I'm good at this. So yeah, this is some weird clown boss, I think. You're gonna die, clown! I don't know why that was a thing that my friends like to say a lot in high school, but it is. Oopsie. There. So I think I can't hit him when his head is spinning, but it's fair game when his head is just on the ground. Or not spinning. There we go. And I didn't need to use an E-tank. At all. Oopsie. Mega Man, it's a disaster. Wily and his robots are rampaging through the middle of the city. Get going! Just walk through the middle of the city and shoot all of Wily's robots. You'll see them one by one as you do that. So, yeah, now we get the second half of the bosses. And because you have been expected to defeat the first 4 bosses, they can A, expect you to know what you're doing better, and B, expect you to have certain weapons, so they can design levels around that. And honestly, I think that's a really good idea. Join me next time when I start the second half of the game.